Hey guys, hold on a second. Hold on, let me just mute that. All right. So, welcome back. It's been a while since I've posted a video for you guys, a few days or whatnot, drawing one, and you can see the object I've chosen to work gesture drawing. I've got down below me, I've already got this out. I got my willow, which is your pack might have various sizes, like thick like this and thin like that. It doesn't matter. Experiment with them to see what happens. Then your compressed, it could come in one of two shapes. It could be rectangular like that, or it could be, well, squarish rectangular, and rectangular not square. Square pipe, that's called. Rectangular pipe, that's called, I guess. Anyway, so it's the same thing, and this is more greasy. I'm not sure what it's like, maybe grease or oil in it that allows it to be so much more rich. The willow, as I've been saying, is just willow straight up tree. And then there's the graphite, and I think you guys get the graphite bar, which is a rectangular tube. And then there's graphite like this, a square tube, right? And then the Conte, you should have white and sepia Conte. This is a broken one from a while ago, all right? So what I'm going to do is I've already got four objects picked out. Two are kind of tall, cubish, kind of rectangles, square forms, but they've got spirals in them. One you see already, and then a teapot and that strange carving that I did. So what I want you to do is I want you to do four study sheets, four drawings each in the same material, willow. So what I've decided to do is I've got those four objects picked out, and I'm going to go willow, one object, each object, willow, 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 each object. Then I'm going to start over with the same four objects and go compressed, 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 four objects, the same from the first drawing, and the same thing with the graphite, and the same thing with the Conte. So that's what I'm going to do. And I initially want to do four sheets, willow, compress, graphite, Conte, four different objects per sheet. And I'm going to want to do that like maybe 3 times. So that's going to give you a total of 12 sheets, right? And once again, these drawings want to be about a minute. No, about, let's say, what were we saying, 2 to 3 minutes, somewhere in there. So if you get a timer going, that's great. Just don't extend them. Keep them. We're aiming to get them shorter, but don't extend them to longer. When we get into some of the other drawings, perspective will extend the gesture longer. All right. So I've got that first object, and I'm sitting in here, and I'm looking at that object. And remember how I was talking about it wants to have a sense of flow in there, right? So I want my hand to be loose. And I'm just going to scoot this over a little bit in here so I have more room to see that thing. And I'm in here, and I'm sitting, and it's not common. I'd rather stand, but I'm sitting so you guys get a better view of this. So I want 4, right? And I'm going to start in here with the willow, the thicker one. And I'm thinking right back here on the back. My fingers are on that page, right? My nails are. And I'm going to be hunting in here. Now, I've got it on its side, so I get those nice soft marks, right? And I'm exploring, thinking about how far, how wide the shapes are inside of that thing, that strange carving, right? I'm trying to line up where things fall, right? Where the different shapes inside the shape falls, right? I'm paying attention to whether if it's a wedge shape or a parallel shape in there. How planes turn over. Right, here I'm down here, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more inventive. Turn around like that in there. I even drop some shading maybe every once in a while in there. Right. And I think we're about 2 minutes. If I want to work a little bit on some ideas of value in there. because the value helped say this is in shadow, right? And I can go softer or darker in here as I work through this, right? Go in there a little lighter, in there a little darker back in there, darker on this side, right? And there's my drawing right there, right? So that was the willow. And I didn't do timer, so I don't know where we are. Let me check really quick. We have 2 minutes left. Let me get into the compressed because there's a big time difference. Since that was just a willow, the compressed is way, you're going to see it right away. So in here, I'm going in here. Oh, nope, I grabbed the graphite by mistake. I'm sorry, guys. Here's the compressed. All right, we're going to start in there in the center, right, and work around. And look how darker that is right away, right? So I'm going to think about trying to really back off in here and how much I press down, right? I'm thinking about that form still. I'm just responding to it. I'm looking at it. I'm drawing what I see, right? And at a certain time, things get beyond your control. Like, how much can I really manipulate this compressed because it's so rich drawing material, right? And I don't have to go. And it's great to see them side by side like that, isn't it? I always like that. Maybe a little darker in here, darker back in here. Right, yeah, I'm working around. There, and then so there's two. So I'll stop with these two. When we come back, I'll have the graphite and the Conte up there, and then we'll jump into the next object and do the same thing, and I'll talk more about the thought process of going into a gesture drawing. All right, guys? See you soon.